Hallelujah, hallelujah. This is so important. It's very, 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 very key. You get this message that I want to share to you. The Lord pressed it in my heart heavily to share it with you. It's a revelation I got, and it's very, very paramount. You pay attention to every detail and then share this broadcast. Very, 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 very important. The Lord told me for a couple of times, which I've said last year, that there's going to be a social media glitch. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and all of that. People will be blog. I've said that a lot of time. I just want to stretch more on something very, very profound. Of recent, the Lord showed me a vision. I saw my, you see, I saw my IG account in a vision being deleted. My Christian IG account, Lord Israel, was deleted. That was in a vision. Just not up to a week after, my business account, IG business account, was deleted. Like it was hacked, then deleted. Now, you might think that's. So let me just share with you something very profound. You see, the deleting is just a thing, but something else will also happen. For Christians, we won't be able to preach the gospel online in platforms that we don't own. So when that thing happened to me, when I saw the vision of my IG account deleted, I didn't even bother to pray about it because I know I don't own the social media platform itself. Like I don't own the IG. IG is not my own. I just own a page. It's like building a house in someone's as land. So I didn't bother to pray about it, and the Lord has also told me way back that things like this it will come to that. Now it's not going to be happening to everyone. No, it's going to be happening to those who they know who they are targeting. It's going to be happening to those who are preaching the gospel, who are dedicated to preaching the gospel online. So those will be their target. But it's gonna before it gets to that to everyone, it's gonna happen under a series. Like there's gonna be an order, which the Lord has shown to me. I'm going to share with you right now. Really, really, really amaze you. So why yet what just share this broadcast? It's very, very true. Very, very, very important. Um, First of all, it's gonna be a glitch. It's gonna be a glitch, like, and I use social media as the caption for this uh, teaching, just to actually because that's what everybody is actually into now. But it's not just gonna be a social media thing. No, it's gonna be a general communication thing. You see, there's a law in God that anytime the Lord is coming, because we are actually expecting the uh, coming of the rapture of the church. It's very, very imminent, very, 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 very soon. It's gonna happen very, very soon. So there's a system in God that anytime He is coming, anytime the Lord want to appear, there's always a split. He comes with a sword to split. Anything that joins men together, any form of unified sound, is separated. Are you getting me? The appearance of the Lord always comes to separate, to distinct sound, just like in the days of the Tower of Babel. Bible says they had one sound, they had one mind, and the Lord came and He saw. The first thing the Lord came to do was to separate their sound. He didn't even bother destroying their tower. It was a sound. So any platforms that join, that brings a form of a collaboration between Christians and people that don't believe in the Lord, that don't worship Him and follow Him, that thing will be separated. There's going to be a separation. So all this blocking that they're actually separating, blocking people, blocking Trump, is just them fulfilling scriptures. They actually think they're actually doing horse arm in a way. No, you're actually cheating yourself. You're just fulfilling scriptures of separating sound. That's a shadow of what is to come. So that's just a means of it, where they're actually blocking people and from preaching the gospel. So that's just one of it. It's not really the whole thing. Those fulfilling scripture of separating sound. Also, there's going to be something very, very something that will be happening more beyond just the separating sound. This will really, really pick your attention, and you just need to pay attention. First Corinthians 4 verse 5. Are you with me? Stay with me. Stay with me. Let me read it with you. Therefore, judge nothing before the time, until the Lord come, who both will bring to light the hidden things of darkness, and will make manifest the counsels of the hearts. and then shall every man have a praise of God. So notice the Lord is saying that anytime He is coming, anytime He's appearing, on His appearance, one thing is noticed anytime the Lord is coming. Is what? There's a revealing of the hidden things of darkness. Just according to this First Corinthians 4 verse 5. The Lord is coming right now. And then there's going to be a revealing of the hidden things of darkness. So this is what the Lord told me. That very soon, after there's a glitch, after all social media platforms come together on one umbrella, then there will be an exposure. There will be a revealing of people's private content on their phone. Now, I'm not saying what you probably, a private message you sent to someone on IG, Facebook, some of those private documents. No, things you stored on your phone, on your gadgets, things that things that pertains to the virtual world. There will be a revealing of it. Do you get me? What am I saying? If you have any private, very let me use the word private, secret detail that you don't want to be revealed out there as a believer, any personal discussion with one or two persons that you don't want to be revealed out there, any private document, very very important document that you don't want to be revealed out there, take it off your phone. Take it off from the virtual, anything that connects to the internet, that connects to this you know, the cloud, the space of a thing. So take it off your phone. It's going to be happening very soon. There will be an exposure. You'll be seeing people's detail out there, people's private conversation, people's private detail information, that classified information will be out there, and you'll be like, what is going on? It's going to be a really massive, exposing. And a shadow of this was given to us at the crucifixion of the Lord, when the Lord being uh, was being arrested by soldiers. The Bible says there was a man that, his clothes were taken off him. He ran naked. He ran naked. That was a prophecy of our days and time, that people's detail will be exposed. People's detail will be exposed. So the Lord is calling on the church. The summary of this is the summary of it all is this. The Lord is calling on the church to return back to our bodily gathering. Are you with me? Social media is not your world. No. The Lord has set a more concrete place for communication. Bible says when the Lord resurrected, He appeared to 500 people at once. We can do that also. So the Lord wants to return back the church to the place of His essence, to the place of bodily meeting, no longer the virtual world, because to an extent it's not really God's desire, God's plan like that. It's just a way to help the ignorance of men. Are you getting me? Yes. So that's fact really. So please take advantage of this light that I've shared with you now, and then begin to return back to your bodily gathering, return back to your church. Are you getting me? Use these last days you have on the internet to preach the gospel. Use these last days you have on the internet to advertise the gospel, to preach the gospel. I'm not saying social media will be scrambled and all of that. No, there will be issues, there will be glitches. People probably will not be able to log online for a while and all of that. Generally, communication, even you understand, every form of communication, your phone and all of that, is going to be happening globally. This is fact. But after probably it's going to be restored, there will be a separation. Are you getting me? And then, okay, one thing I also skip to say is that all the platforms will probably be on one umbrella, just like the way it's happening right now gradually, where you see that there's what they call cross messaging. All those things are actually scriptures being fulfilled. There is nothing in this life that you cannot extract from this truth, from the word of truth. Everything. So all those cross messaging are actually scriptures being fulfilled. So it's going to be happening much more thicker. It won't really be more of a cross messaging again, the way Facebook can get to Instagram can get to Twitter, and all of that. No, it's going to be like under one umbrella. Though probably all those other platforms will still be there, but it's going to be like under one, like a one global virtual world. So that's how it's going to be. So I call on you to take advantage of these last days on internet. What will you do with it other than to preach the gospel? So use these days to preach the gospel, share the truth, bless lives. Because when we are out there, when we are separated from this thing, uh, we'll be going back to our birthday gathering, and those that are actually stuck there will probably not be able to receive God's light again. So it's very, very important that you actually share this truth and bless life with this light, and tell your people, preach the gospel online. So now it's not a time for unnecessary selfies, unnecessary that. Use every moment to preach the gospel. Use every moment to preach the gospel. That is what matters now. The Lord's coming is imminent, very, very imminent. I love you. This is Lord Israel signing out. God bless you. Share.